welcome to Health Talk. I'm Dr. Manny. This is news that I just love to keep reporting on. Wine is good for your health, in moderation, of course, but there are certain wines that give you more of a boost than others. Joining me now is Susan Kostrzewa. She's the executive editor of Wine Enthusiast magazine and one of my favorite magazines in the world.
Thank you.
Because you guys do a terrific job really talking about wine. So now that I have you here, before we start talking about specific wines, let's talk about some of the general health benefits that wine has. And this is research that keeps on going and it keeps going in the right direction.
Exactly.
What are some of the health benefits of wine?
Well, what they've found in the research that they've done is that because of the grape skin contact with the juice, it'll help you with cholesterol, with good cholesterol. Right. It lowers blood pressure, lowers stress, and overall just has many health benefits, obviously in moderation.
Now, one of the big organs that of course we keep talking about is the heart benefits.
Correct.
When you talk about cholesterol and lowering blood pressure and decreasing stress, it really all points to the heart health.
Correct.
Which I think in particularly red wine has been dominating that sort of conversation.
Right.
Chemicals found in the wine that have been associated with positive heart health, which are they?
Resveratrol, which
Okay.
there's a lot of research being done on that. Basically, that it helps clean the blood. It offers lots of health benefits, and quercetin, which is supposed to lower blood pressure.
And I never look. And I would say if you went back 50 years, red wine was really not big in the hit parade when I was growing up back in the good old days. But now it seems that a lot of Americans, and the wine industry has grown dramatically here in the U.S. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Wine culture in the U.S. has grown so much, even in the last 10 years. And we have so many great wines on the market now from all over the world. And that some of the wines I've brought today are an example of that.
Let's take a wine that is good to increase the good cholesterol. Okay.
Right.
Which one is it?
It's the Indaba, the Merlot.
The Merlot.
Yep, increases good cholesterol.
Now, this Merlot comes from where?
This is from South Africa.
Okay.
So like you said, lots of skin contact, a little more tannic as a Merlot in general because of the heat and the growing conditions.
So the growing conditions really favor the red color of the grape to enhance.
Exactly.
And that's what makes it good. So I'm going to taste this Merlot real quick and see, and I'm going to tell you. Delicious. Oh my God. So this is what's the price range on this wine, more or less?
The Indaba is a very affordable wine. It's about $12.
Okay.
In general, South African wines have great value, so this is one that you can get that is very, very well priced.
All right. Another one that you like is Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is because it sort of helps you maintain or supports good blood pressure.
Correct.
Right?
So Cabernet Sauvignon, because it's a tannic wine, meaning that it's had quite a lot of grape skin contact. It has a lot of those benefits that we've been talking about, the flavonoids, the resveratrol, the things that help your blood and your heart stay healthy.
And this particular brand, again, the price point is what?
It's $15. This is a Washington wine from the Columbia Valley, in sort of inland, sunny area, nice big
and it's 100% Cabernet.
Correct.
All right. I want to try this one too. It's a little bit more balanced.
Correct. Yeah.
It's soft on the palate. A little different than, of course, the South African wine, but very delicious, very well-balanced wine.
Great.
All right. So 2 for 2 so far. Let's talk about something, I guess, that a lot of people out there might be interested in, which is boosting your sex drive. That you choose a Pinot Noir.
Well, Pinot Noir, I think, is one of the sultriest grapes. It's one of those elusive, interesting, kind of romantic grapes. So part of my choice is just I love Pinot, and I think it's got some panache to it.
Right.
But one of the other studies they've done with red wine and red wine like this is that it's supposed to boost testosterone. So this is a good thing for both men and for women.
So here, men over 40, or if you have low T, this is something to consider in moderation, of course. But specifically, the Pinot Noirs tend to be a little bit softer on the alcohol.
Exactly. So Pinot Noir in general is going to be a little bit lower alcohol,
right?
Which is part of why it's a great food wine. It's part of why it's great for men and women, depending on your palate.
Exactly.
So it's.
Very romantic. Very romantic. Huh? I feel it already. Very romantic. Again, very well balanced, but you could see on the Pinot Noir that is soft on the alcohol content.
Correct.
And I guess, we started talking about heart health. So the biggest bang for our buck so far as giving your heart a good balance booster, what would that be?
I think you should look into a Tannat. Tannat is a grape that is grown in the southern part of France. It's grown actually all over the world, but I think most successfully in southern part of France and in South America.
Right.
So the one that I brought is from France, and it's a combination of Tannat and Cabernet Franc. And Tannat has a high tannic quality,
right.
So you've got a lot of that grape skin contact and a lot of those nutrients and benefits that we've been talking about sort of packed into one glass.
And the terrain where the Tannat grape is grown, it's a little bit more rich in minerals.
Exactly.
Right? It has more volcanic ash.
Absolutely.
Right? So the grape tends to absorb all of those, I guess, properties, and this is why you get not only the beauty of the resveratrol and the tannin, the quercetin, but also those beautiful minerals that come from the grapes as they are grown in that region.
Absolutely.
God, I love this segment. All right, here we go. This is the last one. For my heart. Salud. Brilliant. Brilliant indeed. Brilliant indeed. Well, I love them all. And again, we keep stressing in moderation, but certainly something to consider, especially if you're thinking of getting maintaining a good heart and a good balance in your cardiovascular system.
And it's a fun way to do it.
All right. Where can people get more information?
You can go to winemag.com, which is the Wine Enthusiast website, and we've got quite a few articles on the health benefits of wine there.
And again, I love the magazine, very well written, and it has a lot of information, again, in terrific amounts of wines that you may want to choose. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And if you have any health questions, you can send them here at Fox at drmanny@foxnews.com. Until next time, I'm Dr. Manny.